I had always trusted Anna for 2 years. She had been the one constant in my life, a woman whose smile warmed rooms, whose eyes lit up when she spoke about the future, whose presence felt like calm after a long storm. We weren't perfect, but we were solid. We shared everything from daydreams to doubts, spent countless nights wrapped in conversation or simply lying close, saying nothing, knowing everything. She was someone I could imagine building a life with, or so I believed. That Saturday was supposed to be simple. She was spending the afternoon at her best friend Isla's house for a small girls' gathering. Later, we had plans for dinner. She'd asked me to swing by once things wound down, and I had looked forward to seeing her, maybe catching that familiar soft look she gave me. Whenever we reunited after being apart even for a few hours, when I reached Isla's place, the front door was ajar. I hesitated at first, unsure if I should knock or wait. But then I heard voices coming from inside, low and close conspiratorial. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I didn't want to. But the moment I caught my name, I froze. "Just do it," Isla urged. "Tell him it's over. If he really loves you, he'll fight for you. You need to know how far he'll go. He's gotten too comfortable." Then Marcy chimed in, her voice unmistakably sharp. "Yeah, girl. If he begs or does something big, then you'll know it's real. But if he just walks away, you'll know you wasted your time." The air around me thickened. My chest tightened as Anna's voice followed, uncertain. "I don't know, it feels wrong." "What if it backfires?" Isla laughed. "Then he's not worth it." I stepped back, quiet as possible, heart pounding so loud I thought it might give me away. I didn't go in. I didn't announce myself. I just turned around and walked slowly back to my car, trying to swallow the hollow ache building inside me. I waited in the driveway, pretending I had just arrived. 10 minutes passed before Anna came out. Her expression was strange, something forced beneath the surface. She smiled, but her eyes flicked past me. We drove to the restaurant, but dinner felt like a slow unraveling. She kept checking her phone, not laughing the way she used to. Something had already shifted. Afterward, as we walked back to her apartment, she stopped outside the door. Her posture changed, shoulders stiffening. "We need to talk," she said. I nodded, steady. "Okay, talk." She inhaled like she was bracing herself. "I've been thinking a lot lately. I don't think this is working anymore." There it was, word for word. A line rehearsed with her friends, now delivered with practiced detachment. "Is this about something I did?" I asked, though I already knew the answer. "No," she said quickly. I need space. It's over." Her voice was calm. No tremble, no hesitation. She was playing her part. I looked at her, really looked. And for a brief second, I considered telling her I knew everything, that her so-called breakup was a loyalty test scripted by her friends and signed off by her fear. But I didn't. I gave her the one thing she didn't expect. "All right," I said gently. "Take care, Anna." She blinked. "That's it?" "Yeah," I replied. "If it's over, it's over." Then I turned and walked away. No theatrics, no confrontation. Just quiet footsteps and the sound of her not calling after me. That night, I lay in bed staring at the ceiling, my chest tight with confusion, disbelief, and a strange calm. Somewhere deep down, I knew I had seen something I wasn't meant to see, a side of her willing to orchestrate pain. Not to end something broken, but to measure my love and desperation. A side of her that needed control more than connection. Days passed. Silence. No calls. No messages. Just absence. On the third night, there was a knock at my door. I hesitated before answering. She stood there in the hallway, nervous, wringing her hands like someone searching for the right script, but knowing it was already too late. "Can we talk?" she asked. I nodded and stepped aside. She moved toward the couch, unsure whether to sit. "I made a mistake," she began, her voice softer now. I thought if I pushed you away, you'd show me how much you cared, but you just walked off. I crossed my arms. Because you told me it was over. Her face crumpled slightly. I didn't mean it, she said, barely above a whisper. I just wanted you to fight for me. I shook my head, the words heavy but necessary. You wanted to break something just to see if I'd try to fix it? That's not love, Anna. That's fear wearing a mask. She sat down slowly, as if the weight of it all finally landed. I was scared, she admitted. I thought maybe you were bored that we were fading. I thought if I created distance, you'd run after me. And instead of talking to me, I said quietly, you decided to test me. Let your friends plan my heartbreak like it was some twisted experiment. She looked small then, ashamed. I could see her struggling for words that might undo the damage. I didn't know what else to do. I let out a long breath. You could have told me how you were feeling. You could have trusted me. I would have listened. I always did. A silence settled over us, thick and aching. I still love you, she said eventually, her voice breaking. I do. I looked at her carefully, but you don't trust me. And now, I don't know if I can trust you. Her eyes dropped to the floor. So what now? Now, I said slowly, we both take time. Real time, not another test, no games. She nodded. I understand. When she left, I felt hollow. But beneath that emptiness was something stronger pride. I hadn't begged. I hadn't crumbled. I hadn't proven my love through humiliation or desperation. I had simply stepped away from a game I never agreed to play. Over the next few weeks, she sent long messages, apologies laced with reflection, regret, and sorrow. I read them. I never blocked her, but I didn't reply either. Not all betrayals scream. Some whisper. They come cloaked in concern, disguised as doubt, but the damage they leave behind is just as deep. Love isn't something you gamble to prove a point. If you're unsure, you speak. You open up. You don't manipulate someone's heart just to watch it break. In the end, her test failed, but I passed mine. I chose self-respect over groveling, peace over performance, and silence over spectacle. And somehow, that's what saved me.